Well, hey guys, it's Savvy. If you're new here because of the Strike Back Videothon, welcome. If you've been here before, nice to see you again. This is the first video for the Strike Backathon. It's what books you've read because of Booktube. But really fast, before I delve into that, I'm going to talk about my personal life a bit. I've been underemployed for the past 2 years, and I finally got offered a full-time job. It's really good. It is in the Bay Area though, so right now I'm just trying to figure out the headache of housing and freaking out and taking a little break, but I'm so excited and it's a really great job and I'm just so happy, and I just wanted to let you guys know about my personal life real fast. Okay, time to get started. Okay, so the first book I picked up because of Booktube was one that it was short stories by popular YA authors that Booktubers gave them the idea for the story and then wrote a little essay on it, and that is Because You Love to Hate Me. I will say I don't love all the stories in this, but the stories that I do love make the book worth it. My absolute favorite story is, and it's, I mean, there's a lot of really good ones, but my number one favorite is Beautiful Venom by Cindy Pon. I actually read her book, The Silver Phoenix. Yeah, The Silver Phoenix, because of this short story, and I can't wait to continue that series and also read other books of hers. All right, my second book, actually my second two books, sorry, if you're new here, the reason why I have to do this live is because my editing software is broken, so that's why this is live. Forgot that not everybody knows that. Okay, so my next two books, I got them, I guess, before I heard about them on Booktube, but I got them in an Owl Crate, and I got Owl Crate because I saw them on Booktube. And that is both The Upside of Unrequited and Carball. I actually really love both these books. I think everybody's pretty much in agreement that this is a really amazing book. It's contemporary, but it's so good. I also just felt like the characters' thoughts were like my thoughts. It almost felt like invasive at times because it was just so like me. So that was a very interesting reading experience, to just feel like I was reading my thoughts. And then Carball, a lot of people didn't like this. I will say I read this before I read The Night Circus, and I think that helped. But I really liked it. I thought it was funny. I totally get why nobody likes the romance, but I do. I love it. I'm trash, I know. Okay. The next book is one that I hear a lot, that I've heard a lot about, and that is Sleeping Giants. It's really good. It's quick-paced. It's fun. I don't always love sci-fi, and I really don't like alien sci-fi, but I really liked this book, and part of it is that it's super fast-paced. It's just told through interviews and files, and oh my gosh, I have to show you it naked. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, but then the cover makes it really beautiful too. I'm like, man, I wish I could just have it without the cover, but then it's just so pretty both ways. So that's that. The next book, I feel like I'm going really fast. I'm sorry. I had to drive into the city today and had an interview, so I'm just all hyped up still. Okay. Whew. The next book is not by a booktuber, but by a professional YouTuber, Louise Pentland. She does Sprinkle of Glitter, Sprinkle of Chatter. I love her videos. I think she's great. And she wrote a book, and I love it. I do like women's contemporary sometimes, but it's hard to find good women's contemporary, I feel like. A lot of times, I don't know, they're just really, the last few I tried to read before this book, they were cheating people and car accidents and all sorts, and I was like, can we just chill, please? And this did chill. It's so good. It's about a single mother. It's called Wild Like Me. The main character's last name is Wild, so that's really a cute title. But it's really, really good, and it's just really sweet. It's about a single mom and her, I think, 6-year-old daughter, 4-year-old daughter. It's just about her kind of figuring it out and figuring out how to be a parent, and she also really focuses on her career in this book, which I really liked. She does try to date men as well, but she really wants to get her career back on track, and I loved that it was about a mother who is not only working, but working in a profession that she's passionate about. I found that very inspiring, and the thought of having children kind of freaks me out, and it made me feel less freaked out by that. So that was nice. And we're down to my last two. Oh, and I will say I do have books on my shelf like the Mistborn trilogy and the King Killer Chronicles, the Queen of the Cheerling trilogy, and I do hear about those a lot on Booktube. Oh my gosh, and the Night Circus as well. But those are books that I'm actually reading or going to read, have read, going to read because my friends loved them. So I would have read them anyways, even though I'm just more excited because of Booktube. But the last two, the first one is Uprooted. I know not everybody loves this book, but I do. I think it's so good and just really enjoyable. I especially love the ending. When I hear people DNF'd it, I'm like, no, 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 no. If you don't like it, just skip all this stuff in the castle and then read the very ending, like the last 3 or 4 chapters, I'd say. It's good. The very ending is by far my favorite part. And then the very last book is one that I'm actually currently reading, and it's by a self-published author called Jenna Moretti. I'll link her down below, and that is Eve the Awakening. It is so good. I'm about halfway through. Oh, exactly halfway through, and I love this book. It's taking me a little while to read it, but that's just because I love it so much that I have to make sure I have like literally 3 or 4 hours because I've read this much in like 3 sittings and I just can't handle myself and I've not slept because of it, and that's why it's taking me a while, but I love, love, love it. Okay, that's it. I feel like I was like marathoning the whole time. By the way, this was started, and oh no, this is live. This was started by Ben Sanders, G Swizzle Books, and is it that bookie? And a third person. I am so sorry. I will know this by tomorrow. I would really like to apologize. I will have them linked all down below. And if you're partaking in the Strike Back Videothon, I would love to see your video. Please tell me that you're partaking. And if you're not, then I hope you enjoyed this video anyways. And I guess that's it. I hope you guys have, oh, and a booktuber I think you guys should check out she's very popular. Excuse me, she actually had over 1,000 subscribers, and then when YouTube changed their thing and like got rid of people's subscriptions or something, she actually has dropped down under 1,000. So I'd really recommend you check her out. She's amazing. She's I don't know if she is German or just living in Germany. She's European at least. And she is, P.S. I love that book. She does really wonderful reviews. She reads a lot. And she also she's talked about her life. I've only been watching her for about the past month, but she's been talking about her personal life, and she just sounds so interesting. I really like her videos, and she's really cool. So I'll link her down below as well, and I believe she's partaking in the Strike Back Videothon as well. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, week, month, year, and I'll talk to you later. Bye! Also, I am going to try to do all 30 videos. However, I might not be able to because I am going to be moving, starting a job, trying to figure out my life. So, talk to you later, guys. Bye. I hate having to stop these. Bye!